Welcome, welcome.
Welcome. Thank you so much for being here with us today. I feel like my team is having a very good laugh with me today. It just occurred to me that I had an event this morning for meditation and they were working on the roof, bang, 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 bang away while we were supposed to be quiet and meditative. And now I'm in a public place doing another meditation. And I thank you because I could feel you around me and laughing. And yeah, we're rolling with it. I love it. So thank you for giving me the facility to have a good laugh and still roll with the punches. So welcome. I we do have a guest this evening, and I would like to give her some time to ask her question. But if you do have any opening statements for us, I'd like to welcome you to share those now.
Let us address what you just spoke about because it is a wonderful metaphor for all the things that go on in your life. It is a practice session to, as Lauren frequently states, to stay in your lane, to remember why you are here, and to allow there to be a buffer between you and the noise, if you will. The noise takes many forms. It could be distraction. It could be physical noise. It could be the worry things that are knocking on the side of your head. All in all, the most valuable part of your life is what you are doing now. That is being in the moment, in the love, recognizing and acknowledging the love that is all around you. It swirls around you. This is both peaceful and healing because healing takes place in peace.
Mhm.
Correct? When you are in fight mode, you are on the battlefield of your mind, of your mind. You do not get a chance to leave the battle and go to the recovery tent where you get to relax and sleep and heal, where um, your body systems have that time to assess and send their own little soldiers to heal various parts of your body, various systems. So be mindful of shifting as much time of any given day as you can to the peaceful place, whether it is for literally a moment or 10 minutes of your time or an hour. As much time of the day as you can shift over to this peaceful, loving, grateful place, this much higher vibration place than what is often expected of you and what was primarily your life in a previous time, the healthier, the happier, more productive, creative you will be. Yes, there's creativity on the fly in the moment to save your life, say, but the better solutions, long-term solutions, come from a place of peace, that 0 point where you have a blank slate and can begin channeling your creativity, creative solutions, creative art. It doesn't matter. That is when you are most connected to your higher self and to all of us. It is where we communicate the easiest. So the idea is to continue to change the percentage of your day that is spent in peace, no matter what is roaring around you. The noise, the distraction, sometimes actual noise, workers doing their thing. That is also part of this metaphor, is that there are other people doing their thing, whether it is constructive or productive or non-productive. That is theirs. Yours is yours. It is always to honor your journey and others by letting them have it, but also by staying in yours. You both smile when we say this because it feels good to have permission to be in this place. For so long, you have been judged to be productive. We would ask that you consider being present more than productive. See if you can shift that. All will be better for it as you are able to broadcast your light, even from a place of peace, wherever you are, whatever is going on around you. Is that helpful?
Very. Thank you.
We understand that it is easy to get caught up, but you are both of an advanced nature that you can recognize when you are getting hooked into drama, stress, other people's wants, needs, agendas. And we would prefer for you to be in a place of calm stillness as opposed to being swung around like a cork on a sea. Rather to either be your own person and stand firmly or to go with the flow, whichever seems more perfect at the time. Rigidity is not helpful, but going with the flow or letting the drama go by you as a rock in a stream is also sometimes the better choice. Because what seems quite important and has lots of flash and bang to it right now, lots of flapping and squawking, how important will it be 10 minutes from now, a year from now? Will you even remember this event later that you are pouring so much of your incredible human energy into? And sometimes it is most beneficial for someone, anyone, to be the calm energy. And sometimes you have to take turns with that, and that is all right also. This is not to say not to feel what you are feeling. Yes, process the emotions, but process them with an idea to understand where they are coming from so that when they come again, you can understand them again, and perhaps they do not last as long. We are speaking of the lower vibration emotions, fear and all of its relatives, anger and all of its relatives, including grief. Where does it come from? And is it true? You can ask yourself those questions. When you have a feeling come up, ask yourself, what am I thinking? And is it true? And do I need to hold on to it? Or can I let it go? This is some help on how to get through any given day. So, yes, please, what are your questions?
I'll open it up for our guest.
Well, I didn't think I was going to be able to make it today because suddenly, in kind of the last 24-hour period, I've had 3 leaks that are flooding my home from 3 different apparatus or apparati. And when things like this happen, which is occasionally, things come in rapid fire out of the blue from different sources, I start to think there might be a message here that I'm missing something and I'm not paying attention. So I'm wondering right now, am I not paying attention to something? Or am I paying too much attention and just need to, as you said earlier, go with the flow?
So, yes, uh, this is a time of cleaning house,
Yeah.
cleaning out mentally, physically, emotionally, cleaning your aura. And floodwaters, what do floodwaters do?
Clean.
They wash away.
Yeah.
So this is an opportunity I'm sure is irritating,
Mhm.
but it is a wonderful opportunity for clearing and gratitude that this is an acknowledgement of the work that you have been doing to release. And this is, you've been scrubbing.
Mhm.
So this is a good rinse. We understand you might have preferred it to be a bit more etheric than physical, but understand it is a confirmation for you of the work that you have been doing. And if you can find a way to be grateful for this, all right. This is happening. This is for me, not to me. This is happening for me. Recognize that it is washing away energy that no longer needs to be in your house. Where you live, where you spend the most time, that is where most of your energy is. And if you have been there for any length of time, there is historic energy there as well. As humans, you give off a great deal of energy, and it is fueled by your emotions,
Mhm.
particularly the larger emotions or sustained emotions. Lauren likes to call it an energetic sneeze, and it gets on everything. So if you consider that your energy radiates out from you and you have been working to release old, non-useful thoughts, patterns, dogma, then this is a confirmation to also get it out of your physical dwelling as well.
Okay. Love
It
that.
is also a metaphor for energy flowing freely, not stopped up, if you will.
Mhm.
So consider all of your drains in your home. Give them a good flush as well once you have a handle on your leaks, to acknowledge intentionally that you are cleaning out old energy. Old energy can go right down the drain and be washed out with it. Can you visualize that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's time. It's time. We've told you that before. It's time.
Yeah.
So this is perfect. We understand, but it is perfect. Um, so with any attention you give to these, give gratitude along with it, and then um, understand that your building is also attempting to heal.
Uh,
So talk to your dwelling because it has a consciousness as well, and it is tied to you. So have a conversation. I understand. Thank you for helping me clear. It's an opportunity to work with, not against. We are helping all of you begin to understand how much consciousness is around you at all times, and to begin to tread more lightly as you go along with acknowledging all the consciousness that is around you. Many of you name your vehicles. Well, you did that perhaps without recognizing that that vehicle has a consciousness also. Consider all the hands that touched all the pieces that go into the vehicle. It is much the way a planet is formed. Many consciousnesses come together in agreement to work together, as your vehicle does. And then it's willing to work with you. So it is a matter of acknowledgement, honoring, and respecting, and asking each, what do you need? It is time for humans to begin asking, what do you need, to all the consciousness around them? The planet, the plants, the other animal cohabitants of the planet, including the chair that you are sitting on. your tools, such as these electronic devices, have come together to help you, to serve you. So as you can give them more honor, there is better cooperation because everyone is being acknowledged. Think of all of your animal sanctuaries that are being developed and populated. Those who work there recognize the consciousness of the beings that are there and are doing their best to honor them and care for them, cohabitate with them. We recognize that was a really long answer to what you have going on at home.
Oh, you just totally shifted it. It's beautiful. Thank you. Just completely shifted it to another better place.
Certainly, and these are all lessons on how to begin looking at these things. If you can pause from the initial aggravation and, oh, this is just what I need, another blah, blah, blah. If you can pause, step back, I mean, yes, turn off the water for a moment so that you do not damage your home, but pause and ask, what is this showing me? What's actually going on here? How can I see this in the light in which it is intended? And that is why we are here to help you see the bigger picture of what's going on, not only in the microcosm of your own life, but in the macrocosm of the planet that you also inhabit. And when you can do that, life begins opening up for you. You begin to see with different eyes all kinds of things that are going on. And this is how you can attain peace and how you can send peace, if you will, to those who are flapping and squawking.
Mm-hmm.
That is one of Lauren's terms, and it seems most apt for many situations. This is not meant for you to preach to others about it, but if someone may ask you, how are you so calm and smiling in this situation? That is an opening for you to explain what you now know. And you can apply this to any situation. And it takes a lot of the hurt, the anger, the frustration out of it to understand how it can be a blessing. But we understand that it often takes someone with a much higher perspective to say, no, look over here, look over here.
Right.
And that is part of why we are speaking around the globe at this time, is to help as many as we can see that higher perspective and not to spend too much time focusing on what appears to be something untoward. Sometimes it's just cleaning and clearing and releasing.
Right.
And that is helpful, useful, and a beautiful thing. Does that help?
Beautifully. It's perfect.
Who knew that you were going to get that kind of answer from a fairly random question? But there's so much beauty in all of your lives. It takes but a moment to pause and recognize it. And if you can leave this conversation to have a conversation with your home, that is a beautiful thing. If you can find the central place in your home and put your hands on the wall or whatever it is, and just spend a moment acknowledging each other and recognizing in gratitude for the shield, the shelter, the what the structure provides for you. It gives you a safe place to do all the things that you do. And as you go about your day, you enter a new room, say thank you. Say, I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for keeping the rain off my head. Thank you for providing a place where I can work and create and be. It is a cooperation. You feel like you have paid for it, therefore you own it, but it is a cooperation. This is part of the shift for humanity that we are helping to create, that shift from dominance and ownership to cooperation and coexistence.
Mm.
It is, if you can see the energy, think about how much smoother that is versus the tug of war that exists with the other idea, with the old idea. This has flow, this has alignment in it. This is what we mean when we say living in alignment. We fully recognize that there are plenty of times that you have no idea what that means or where the alignment is. So we give you these examples of how to live in alignment, recognizing even the smallest things, your vehicle, your home, your electronic devices. Give them some love, give them the maintenance they need, recognize and nurture the way you wish to be taken care of by them as well, for whatever their purpose is. It's recognizing everyone's purpose. It's shifting from a thing to a one. Do you see the difference?
Yeah.
It's very different, but it is beautiful to us anyway. We are showing you the beauty of these relationships that you may not have recognized. When you walk on grass, give it some love before you touch it. Thank you, grass. Thank you, all of the inhabitants of that ground, all the inhabitants now, past, present, future, and all the beings that you can see and not see who are there as well. This is a way to change your existence to one of beauty versus one of work and struggle. This is alignment. We hope this helps to open your eyes to all of the beauty that is around you at all times, all of the love and the caring that is available to you at all times, and all of the opportunities for you to share the love, the light of the quantum being you are to even a blade of grass. Because I guarantee you, if you remember as a child lying in the grass with your face down in it, you know that there was a lot going on down there. But you may have forgotten as an adult and you spend more time doing other things. So take that time, even if it's a moment, to acknowledge your environment and all that is going on around you. This is living in peace and alignment. And when the bumps come, they're not so large. We can see that there are many wheels turning in your mind right now. Would you share what you are learning from this or thinking about with this?
There's so many lessons going off in my head. It's amazing. My home is in a state, just like my body, of requiring some repair. We're working on it. Um, it's also, though, a challenge. And I wanted to bring up a question about where does the role of finance come in with love, self-love, care, alignment? I'm trying to, I always wonder, do I deserve, am I being selfish to ask, things like that when it comes to finance? And yet things are falling apart around me. So I'd love to hear what they have to say about all of that. I don't know if I have a clear question, but
Well, there are several points that you just brought up.
yeah.
Number one, let's talk about things falling apart.
Mm.
So Just as we spoke about leaks and water, as in flushing away energy that you don't need anymore, if you are to create something new, by definition, something else must be changed.
Mhm.
If you were to build a new house, you would have to tear down the old one if you were to use the same spot. So allow that change is okay. Allow your creativity to say, okay, if this is not going to be like this, then what can I do with it? What shall it be? This, something more or better. If you can look at it in the most positive light as an opportunity. Now, let's answer your finance question. We are helping to shift your exchanges from monetary to gifts, to abilities, to experience. You call it barter, but that is a very small word for what is coming. It is in the alignment, and you allow yourself to meet someone who has the solution for you, and you have a solution for them.
Mhm.
So it is a shift away from money.
Mhm.
You know what we mean by that.
I am
There's,
doing that with some healers. We're exchanging.
yes,
Yeah.
that exchange of gifts, of knowledge, of experience, of ability is where you are going. The more often you can do that, the more often you create that energy in the field of exchange, of honorable alignment, and freely giving because the person can. This is in their wheelhouse. Oh, this is exactly what I know how to do, and I'm happy to do it for you, just as you are happy to do this for them. It is a circle of giving and receiving. So the other part of that is the allowing to receive. Part of what you are unwinding for yourself is the word deserve
Yeah.
and earn. These are judgment words
Yeah.
because you don't deserve something if you haven't earned it. Well, in your old paradigm, you were never going to earn or deserve enough of anything. That was by design. You are one of the people who is helping to break that structure.
Mhm.
As you release all of those tethers, because there are many, because it's insidious in your culture, in your childhood, in the way you were raised, what you learned, everywhere that you learned it, particularly the females are breaking this open because they are the ones who were the most targeted, because they, of course, are the most powerful. They are the creators.
Right.
So in the old paradigm, that needed to be controlled. You are breaking that open with every breath you take. So consciously, when these thoughts come up with, can I even ask for help? Oh, I should be able to do this on my own. You are a whole generation of women who are releasing this, who are saying no more. It's part of why you came here at this time, so that you could understand what it was and what you want it to be. Because you do not want another generation to feel that way. This is a very female thing. This is why you came in as a female at this time. It is beautiful as you release, every time you release these thoughts of not enough, not deserving, not able to ask for help. I should be able to do this myself. I can't ask, no one's going to help me, on and on. You know, all these phrases.
Yeah.
So we've talked about this before. When these phrases pop up, wherever they came from, and they didn't come out of you, they came from somewhere else and were put into you. When they come up, we ask you to consider two ways of hearing them. Someone who has just inhaled helium, or your Charlie Brown's teacher. So when you hear, I shouldn't ask for help, I should be able to do this myself. Let's start with the word should. Take that out of your vocabulary. But when these old phrases pop up, turn them into one of those two sounds. Which would be your choice?
I think Charlie Brown's teacher.
Of course, because it's nonsense. It is nonsense.
Love it.
So choose that every time these phrases, because they are ideas to be released. And as a very large, powerful being that you are, every time you release one, it makes it easier for someone else to, because you have taken that much energy out of the field. And we're talking about the field of human thought. So whenever those old voices, wherever they came from, and it is from a lineage of women who were taught this is how you survive, this is how you stay out of trouble. Well, that's done. You are here to put an end to it, but it must begin with you.
Yeah.
It must begin with you. So as they come up, this is your job at this time. This is part of your clearing. Let's spend a moment on repressed anger. Repressed anger living in your body causes chronic inflammations, chronic diseases. They pop up however they will, whatever is most appropriate for you. So, let's consider how much repressed anger is in your female lineage. How many have buttoned it, who did not say something, who went along to get along, who put up with, who accepted less? How many times in your own soul journey did you do that as well? Accepted someone else's agenda and turned yourself into a chameleon to make it work for them so that it could work for you. All of that is being released.
Mm.
So understand when these voices, these phrases come up, there's much more work that you're doing as you disempower them, right? By making them gibberish, nonsense, you are literally dissolving that thought form. This is important work. This is big work. Do you see it?
Yes. I'm actually embracing it as fun.
Yes, of course. Of course, because as you laugh, as you realize how ridiculous it is, it is empowering and it is joyful, which changes the frequency of it completely. It is a beautiful thing. We are so glad that you asked this question, even though you didn't know this is where we were going to go with it.
But it all makes great
Always,
sense.
always there's a bigger picture. And it's usually a beautiful one. And so often you do not realize how powerful you are to make change. And this is that time. Shedding, washing away the dregs of an old paradigm. It is crumbling in front of you. You see it. You see it. Watch it with a smile. Do not watch it with any fear. Understand that you are part of the light that is being brought. Because so many of these old paradigms, these old power games and struggles and dominances worked best in the dark. Don't talk about it.
Mm.
Close the door on it. Don't see anything. Don't hear anything. Okay, you are opening the door. You're bringing the light, and the doors and light is in your own mind. Start there. Yes? Start there. Find all those little corners that are in your own mind, in your own experience, this lifetime and many others, and in your blood lineage to open that up. Because as you release all of these things, you release your ancestors from those timelines of drudgery as well.
I love that.
You're healing in many directions. And if you want, you can make it purposeful. As you recognize something, Oh, this is one of those things. So I'm going to take a moment and I am going to turn it into Charlie Brown's teacher and I'm going to laugh and I'm intentionally going to send that laughter and that release back up the line. And you can just watch all of your ancestors being released from it from all sides of that equation. You have that power.
That's wonderful.
We are watching you blossom with every conversation we have.
Mhm.
And it is a beautiful thing to see you come into who you are and who you meant to be when you came into this time.
Mm.
If all of you could see what we see, you would have no fear, no doubt, no pause. Well, except for the good ones. No pause on going forward with who you are and releasing all of this. Does this help?
So much so. I'm crying. It's just beautiful. Thank you. It's just
It is
perfect.
it is a beautiful thing. We have helped to show Lauren all of this because she spent many years angry, frustrated, and now she is joyous when she looks back on all of her experiences and what she has learned and looking with a different perspective on all of those events and how they have come forward to this time. Sometimes, as humans, you have to experience things to know what needs to be cleaned up.
Yeah.
So now it is a matter of if you can recognize it coming without having to fully engage into it and say,
Mm.
oh, that's one of those. Okay, I know how to unwind that. I know how to um, resolve that, dissolve that, whatever is most appropriate. And you can. And if everybody works their little patch of the garden
Mm.
and broadcasts that light, moves the weeds along, then you are fruitful,
Mm.
to continue the metaphor. What else do you have for us?
Oh,
These are really good. We like them.
I have one other. Um, let's see. I've been doing a lot of work, probably for a long time, but just clearing past life, this life, lots of stuff. Transmuting a lot of experience. And the latest is that I was diagnosed with a metastatic breast cancer. I think I mentioned that before.
Hmm.
It had traveled around the body. Already, I'm only about 6 months in. I'm totally doing alternative methods. It's going away. I just had a scan and it's looking better, except for one spot. And I know when like each takes a turn. Each spot that
Yes,
I've had
yes,
takes a
yes,
turn and it
yes.
speaks to me and it gets a little grumpy. It starts to hurt, and
Hmm.
just grab my attention and say,
Right.
Robbie, look at me.
Hmm.
And so I meditate on that quite a bit. So that last spot is, so interestingly, it's where the lymphatics, the cleansing, the washing away area. Um, and she's just, I just see a child just so I'm a little bit stuck with her, the horror on her face right now. So we're going to sit with each other for a little while. But perhaps there's some wisdom to be shared in how to address when you're looking at something that looks like it's all emotional in the ones that I've had so far that I've been working with and revealing and seeing the love and healing all of them. It's been really fantastic. And I know this one will land there at somehow too, but this one kind of breaks my heart. And I don't like to use those words because that's
Right.
not a good way to word it. So I'd love to have some guidance on how to see things sometimes when they look tough.
So this child,
Mm.
you know who she is.
Hmm.
She is you,
Hmm.
and she may be you in this lifetime. She may be you in many lifetimes.
Right.
One of your questions to us was whether or not you were meant to be on the planet. And
Mm.
we said, oh, yes, absolutely. What is often a shock to the larger beings who come into the human system is how difficult it is. The density that is here, the friction that is here. Um, it, while you are not embodied, it is a wonderful theory that you will come in and do great things.
Yeah.
And then you get here and realize that you have to get through childhood first. And that is often full of lessons that are unpleasant.
Right.
This is changing. This is changing. For a incredibly long time, humans learned through pain
Right.
and suffering. Suffering, as you know now, is a choice. Pain can exist, but suffering is a choice because it has to do with perspective.
Right.
And often holding on to pain is what causes the suffering.
Mm.
Your Buddha talked about attachment, which is followed by loss or can be followed by loss. And then there's pain. So the little girl that you're speaking of is not so much horrified as frightened
Right.
and overwhelmed. Pick your topic of what she might be overwhelmed by. Life itself on the planet, the people around her, things that are surprising and frightening to a child.
Right.
If you can spend some time with her to let her know, guess what? You will get through this and you'll come through with so much knowledge and so much power that you might not have had if you had chosen to leave as a child or chosen not to have these experiences, but you signed up for them so that you could be who you are right now. This is a common thing for those who have come in to do great things,
Hmm.
that their child self wonders, what were you thinking?
Yeah.
Why am I here? Because you don't come in with the knowledge.
Right.
So you come in very frequently lost, as if you are lost at a carnival, untethered, with lots of scary sounds and people and action and motion, and it's a lot. Consider this now for all those who have come in who have sensory difficulties. It's too much. Well, you came in a generation who was not quite that sensitive because you could not be, but who on the inside was very sensitive.
Yeah.
So it's a matter of acclimation, which you succeeded in, not without scrapes and bangs. And we have talked many times about the square peg in a round hole and having to shear off the best parts of yourself in order to fit in. We encourage you to reclaim those best parts of yourself and explore them now. Your
Mm.
gifts, your interests, your ideas. Reclaim them, reclaim them. They are the best parts of you. The part that survived was a soldier.
Yeah.
Who survived. Now you're home because now you have a much wider perspective. We have shown you a more beautiful world that appreciates your gifts, whether you realize it or not. We see it, of course.
Mm.
So for that little girl, give her a hug. She is fine. She's just a little bit disoriented.
Okay.
So if you can help her orient and look in the direction of the beauty that you have found at this time, let that be the shining light back to her. look this way, look this way,
Mm.
which is much of what we do with you is we point you, look this way. It's beautiful over here. So that you don't have to spend all your time looking at the ugly
Yeah.
because there is another side.
Yeah.
Does that help?
It does. I still,
Spend
I have a little work to do.
Sure,
Sometimes
of
to
course.
spend.
It's a
Yeah,
process. It's a
it is.
process.
Yeah,
It's a process because you're unwinding not a moment's worth of your time, but many years of your time,
right.
building those shields, building those walls, building those defenses, building those triggers to keep you safe. You are safe. She needs to know that.
Okay, that's a big one. Thank you.
Do you have a spirit animal that you are aware of?
Oh, I connect to so many, but I don't know my one if I have one.
Consider sending one back to her to keep her
Mm.
company,
Okay.
to hold hands with her, or
Mm.
metaphorically hold hands with her, so that she is to understand that she is not lost,
Okay.
to guide her towards where you are now, in the beautiful place that you are now.
Love that. Yeah.
For we will give you the experience or the example of Lauren's experience with her spirit animal. Her spirit animal is a very large grizzly bear. And when she first encountered it, she, of course, ran away because it was scary to her. And once she realized that the bear was meant to be strong and solid and unwavering, and something that she could, as a child, put her hand on the side of this giant bear and walk along, not alone.
Mm.
So if you can send back an animal to keep her company, to guide her, to let her know it's safe, to help her laugh along the way,
Mm.
and guide her to the light.
I see a
Does this
fox a lot, so fun
perfect?
and yeah,
Fun,
fun and
yes.
smart and
And come with
playful.
me. Come with
Yeah.
me, playful. Come with me. Follow
Yeah.
me. It is a beautiful thing. And they are there to help
Okay.
if you allow them. It took a while for Lauren to allow, well, any of this. So we had to help her a lot, even though she did not necessarily appreciate all of the nudges. So recognize the nudges. Let's talk about nudges. Recognize the nudges as they come,
Yeah.
so that they do not have to become a bulldozer, which you are doing. We are not telling you anything you don't know. You're already doing the work. This is just to help you finish cleaning, clearing, resolving, dissolving.
Right.
Let her know it is safe to be female because she will get there.
Okay. That's a
There
big
being
piece.
there being where you are now with the knowledge and understanding and perceptions that you have, that we continue to help you expand.
Mhm.
And as you expand all of this and we watch all of this old energy just drop away from you, there are people that you will touch with this knowledge in direct and indirect ways that you create ripples.
Mhm.
And we are very grateful for the work that you do and the ripples that you create. They are beautiful to us.
Mhm. Thank you.
You are most welcome.
This has
Thank
been
you so much.
extraordinary. Thank you.
It is our pleasure. It is wonderful to have a conversation with someone who is doing such beautiful work and just needs to, dare we say, clean their house a little bit.
Yeah.
But when you do, it is exponential, the benefit that you receive. And that benefits everyone who comes in contact with you. For those who are going to come in and help with your house, bless them.
Mhm.
honor them, feed them. They don't get that a lot. Think about how much they get um, complained to, or
Yeah.
they're doing the best they can to keep up with all of the demand. And how many times do people complain at them that they weren't there on time, or on and on and on? Allow your place to be a safe place for them as well. How different will that be for them?
Mm.
There's so many ways to shine your light. So many, so many. And be a blessing. Do you bake?
I do. I love it.
Okay. So if you can make some confection for them for whenever they show up, bless them with this. Put all of your love into it.
Okay.
That will shift their perception of who they are as well.
Mm. Love it. Thank you.
You have much to do now.
I do.
Thank you for the opportunity to talk with you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're very welcome.
Thank you so much for your guidance this evening. We appreciate your time and always uh, the bits of gold, the little trail that you leave us that we blossoms during the week. So thank you so much. Um, do you have any closing statements for us this evening?
So this has been a journey this evening of shifting perception and taking the moment to pause and step back and see, what is this showing me? Whatever the experience is, what is this showing me? What is going on here energetically? What energetically could be going on? And opening yourself up to the possibilities of how you may be being blessed at the moment without even realizing it. And then looking at all the opportunities you have to make someone else's life better by acknowledging and honoring them, and acknowledging and honoring all of the consciousness around you. So even the workers who come to do the work that they are good at, honoring and recognizing them for that, along with your electronic devices, your car, your house, the chair you're sitting in, all honoring all, blessing all. That is an exchange, right? To acknowledge and honor, and then to bless as well. Asking what you need. Ask your body who that is a shelter for you. What do you need? What love can I give for you? What nurturing do you need? Too often humans have been using up their tools, whether it is their body, their animals, their uh, planet, their vehicle, it doesn't matter, right? You have come from a place of consuming to now shifting over to honoring, acknowledging, blessing, nurturing, to have the beautiful exchange. That is the overall message of all of this. So we thank you for the opportunity to share this with you with examples. We love the examples. And that is probably enough for all of you to think about for now, because these are very big lessons in today's conversation. Much to think about, many opportunities for you to put this into practice. So we will leave you with that. We honor and bless both of you, and for all those who are listening in the now, whenever the now is, do the best you can with all the moments that you have. Bless all of the moments that you have. Know that we love you always, and we are here always.